Welcome to the deep dive, where we're diving into the gold IRA blueprint.
All right.
If you've been even a little bit curious about gold IRAs, you're in the right place.
Absolutely.
We're going to break down the website and everything that it has to offer, and by the end of this deep dive, you should have a pretty good idea of how a gold IRA could fit into your retirement plan.
That's right.
And if you're looking for like a shortcut to choosing the right gold IRA company,
Yeah.
there's actually a checklist at goldirablueprint.com/exclusive.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I definitely recommend grabbing that checklist.
But first,
Uh,
let's talk about the basics.
Absolutely.
What is a gold IRA and how does it differ from a traditional IRA?
It's a great question to start with. You can think of a gold IRA as a specialized type of self-directed IRA with a traditional IRA. You're typically investing in paper assets like stocks and bonds, but with a gold IRA, you're holding physical gold, either bullion or coins that meet IRS regulations as part of your retirement portfolio.
Okay, so it's not just an investment that's tied to gold prices.
Right.
You're actually holding the real deal.
That's right.
Imagine having actual gold bars or coins as part of your retirement savings.
It's a really powerful concept when you think about it.
But why would someone choose this over a traditional IRA? What are the potential advantages?
Well, one of the key benefits highlighted in the Gold IRA blueprint is diversification.
Hmm.
We've all heard the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? And gold historically tends to perform differently than stocks, meaning its price movements often go in the opposite direction of the stock market. And this can provide a layer of stability to your overall portfolio, especially during times of market volatility.
That makes a lot of sense when the stock market takes a downturn. You
Right.
don't want your entire retirement plan to sink with it.
Exactly.
So a gold IRA could act as a sort of counterbalance, helping to cushion the blow.
Precisely. And it's not just about weathering market storms, it's also about protecting your savings from the eroding effects of inflation. Historically, gold has been seen as a hedge against inflation when the dollar weakens, as it tends to do during inflationary periods. Gold often holds its value or even increases in price. In fact, if we look back at the 2008 financial crisis, when the stock market plummeted, gold actually saw a significant surge over 25%.
Wow, over 25%. That's a powerful example,
Hmm.
especially for folks who are concerned about rising inflation and the potential impact on their retirement savings.
Absolutely. And while we can't predict the future, having a portion of your retirement portfolio allocated to gold could potentially provide a buffer against similar economic headwinds.
Now, the gold IRA blueprint also mentions the potential for higher returns with the gold IRA.
Mm-hmm.
Can you elaborate on that? Is it really possible to outperform traditional investments with gold?
It's important to remember that past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but gold has certainly demonstrated its ability to generate impressive returns at times. To understand this potential, we need to delve into the different types of gold IRAs. The blueprint outlines three main options: physical gold, gold ETFs, and gold mining stocks.
Okay, let's unpack those options one by one,
Here.
starting with physical gold.
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking this means I actually own the gold bars or coins outright?
You are indeed with a physical gold IRA. You have direct ownership of tangible gold assets. These assets are securely stored in a specialized depository not under your mattress, I'm afraid.
Huh.
The IRS has specific regulations regarding the storage of gold held within an IRA, but rest assured it's your gold held safely and securely on your behalf.
I can see the appeal of holding physical gold, especially for those who value tangible assets.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what about the other options? How do gold ETFs and gold mining stocks fit into the picture?
Gold ETFs, or exchange-traded funds, offer a different way to gain exposure to gold instead of owning physical gold directly. You're investing in a fund that tracks the price of gold. It's similar to buying stock in a company, but in this case, you're buying shares of a fund that holds gold as its underlying asset.
So it's a way to participate in the gold market without having to deal with the logistics of buying, storing, and insuring physical gold.
Right.
What are the advantages of going this route?
Gold ETFs are known for their liquidity and convenience. They're easy to buy and sell on major stock exchanges, and they often come with lower fees compared to holding physical gold. However, it's essential to remember that you're not getting the same level of tangible ownership with ETFs. You're essentially trusting the fund manager to manage the investment and hold the gold securely.
That's a key distinction to keep in mind.
Yeah.
So ETFs offer convenience and liquidity, while physical gold provides that sense of tangible ownership. What about gold mining stocks? How do
Yeah.
those work?
Gold mining stocks represent yet another approach to investing in gold. Instead of owning gold directly, you're investing in the companies that mine and produce gold. The idea is that if the price of gold goes up, these mining companies will benefit and their stock prices will rise accordingly.
So it's a way to leverage the potential growth of the gold industry.
Yeah, exactly.
But wouldn't that also be riskier than holding physical gold or ETFs?
It's true that gold mining stocks carry a higher level of risk. The performance of these companies is influenced by a multitude of factors beyond just the price of gold, including operational costs, geopolitical risks, and environmental regulations.
I see. So there's a trade-off, potentially higher returns, but also increased risk.
Exactly. If you're comfortable with a higher risk tolerance and you believe in the long-term potential of the gold industry, gold mining stocks could be an intriguing addition to your portfolio. However, it's crucial to conduct thorough research and carefully assess the risks involved before diving in.
This is all incredibly insightful, but with so many options and factors to consider, it can feel a bit overwhelming if someone's just starting to explore gold IRAs. What's the first step they should take?
The most important step is to arm yourself with knowledge. The Gold IRA Blueprint website, for example, is a fantastic resource for learning the ins and outs of gold IRAs.
That's a great point. Understanding the basics is essential before making any decisions. And if you're looking for a clear roadmap to guide you through the process of choosing the right gold IRA company, the Gold IRA Blueprint also offers a free checklist that can be incredibly helpful. You can grab that checklist over at goldirablueprint.com/exclusive. It covers key factors to consider, such as the company's reputation fees, storage options, and customer service, but we'll delve into those details in more depth a little later.
It's an invaluable tool for anyone looking to simplify the decision-making process and make sure they're partnering with a reputable and trustworthy gold IRA custodian.
Absolutely. Now that we've laid the groundwork, I'm eager to dive deeper into the practical aspects of gold IRAs. In our next segment, we'll explore the crucial step of choosing a gold IRA company, and we'll discuss the factors that warrant careful consideration. Stay tuned.
Sounds good.
Welcome back to the deep dive.
Yeah.
We've been exploring the world of gold IRAs, and now we're ready to tackle a crucial step,
All right.
choosing the right gold IRA company.
Right.
This is where the rubber meets the road. The company you select will be responsible for managing a significant portion of your retirement savings, so it's not a decision to be taken lightly.
Absolutely. It's a pivotal choice. In fact, you can almost compare it to choosing a surgeon.
Okay.
You wouldn't just go with anyone. You'd want a specialist with a proven track record, the right expertise, and a commitment to patient care. Similarly, when selecting a gold IRA company, you need to do your due diligence and make sure they align with your needs and priorities.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah.
So what are the key factors we should be considering when evaluating gold IRA companies? Where do we even begin?
Well, the Gold IRA Blueprint highlights several crucial factors, and I think it's worth going through them one by one. First and foremost is reputation and experience.
Right.
You want a company with a solid track record, one that's been in the industry for a while and has a proven track record of compliance with IRS regulations.
Right. Makes sense to go with a company that's established and trustworthy. But how do we gauge a company's reputation? Where can we find reliable information?
That's where independent reviews and industry recognition come into play. Websites like the Better Business Bureau, Trustpilot, and Business Consumer Alliance can be valuable resources for researching customer reviews and complaints. You can also look for industry awards and accolades. These can indicate a company's commitment to excellence and customer satisfaction.
Okay, so independent reviews and industry recognition are key indicators of a company's reputation. What about fees? It seems like there's always fine print to watch out for when it comes to financial products.
You're absolutely right. Fees can significantly impact your returns over time, so it's essential to compare costs carefully. Some companies charge account maintenance fees, transaction fees for buying and selling gold, and storage fees for holding your gold in a depository.
So it's not as simple as just looking at the price of gold. There are additional costs to consider. How can we avoid getting hit with unexpected fees?
Transparency is key. Look for companies that clearly disclose their fee structure upfront. Don't be afraid to ask questions and clarify any doubts you may have. Remember, this is your retirement we're talking about. You deserve to understand exactly how your money is being managed and what costs are involved.
Excellent advice. So we've covered reputation, experience, and fees. What about the actual gold? Where is it stored, and how do we know it's safe?
Security is paramount when it comes to gold IRAs. The gold you hold within your IRA must be stored in an IRS-approved depository, and these depositories have stringent security measures in place, including surveillance systems, insurance coverage, and climate-controlled vaults.
That sounds pretty Fort Knox. But are all depositories created equal? What should we be looking for in terms of storage options?
Great question. You'll want to ask about the depository's track record, their security protocols, and their insurance coverage. Some depositories specialize in precious metal storage, while others offer a wider range of storage options. The Gold IRA Blueprint recommends choosing a company that partners with a reputable depository that aligns with your specific needs.
So we're looking for a company that's transparent about their fees, has a solid reputation, and partners with a secure depository. Is there anything else we should be considering?
Yes. One more crucial factor is customer service. This is often overlooked, but it's incredibly important, especially when dealing with something as important as your retirement savings. You want a company that's responsive, knowledgeable, and helpful.
Right. If you have questions or concerns, you want to be able to reach someone who can provide clear and timely guidance.
Exactly. The best Gold IRA companies prioritize customer service and strive to build long-term relationships with their clients. They understand that this is a journey, not a transaction, and they're there to support you every step of the way.
Now, I know we've touched on the Gold IRA Blueprint checklist, but I think it's worth mentioning again. It's a fantastic resource for anyone who's feeling overwhelmed by the process of choosing a Gold IRA company.
I agree, it's incredibly helpful. It breaks down the key factors we've discussed into a simple, easy-to-follow format, making it much easier to compare different companies and make an informed decision.
And the best part is it's completely free. You can download it at goldirablueprint.com/exclusive. So there's really no excuse not to take advantage of this valuable resource. It can save you a lot of time, hassle, and potentially even money in the long run. Now, I know we've covered a lot of ground in this segment, but I'm curious to explore another key aspect of Gold IRAs, the rollover process.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We've covered a lot of ground, from understanding what a Gold IRA is to evaluating potential Gold IRA companies.
Yeah, we have. But what if you already have retirement savings tucked away in a traditional IRA or a 401k?
Right.
That's where the concept of a Gold IRA rollover comes in, and it could be a game changer for those looking to diversify their retirement portfolio.
That's right. We're talking about the possibility of moving a portion of your existing retirement savings into a Gold IRA. It's like giving your retirement portfolio a golden makeover, allowing you to tap into the unique benefits of gold without starting from scratch.
I love that analogy. It paints a
Oh,
vivid picture.
yeah.
But how does a Gold IRA rollover actually work in practice? What are the steps involved?
It's actually a fairly straightforward process. Let's say you have a traditional IRA that's currently invested in a mix of stocks and bonds. You can contact a Gold IRA company, and they will guide you through the steps of transferring some or all of those funds into a Gold IRA. The beauty of a rollover is that it's considered a direct transfer, meaning you can avoid potential tax penalties that might apply if you were to withdraw the funds directly.
That's a huge advantage. It makes the transition seamless and tax efficient. But are there any limitations on what types of retirement accounts are eligible for a Gold IRA rollover?
Generally speaking, you can roll over funds from a variety of retirement accounts, including traditional IRAs, 401ks, 403bs, and even some government plans like TSPs. Of course, there might be specific rules and regulations depending on your individual plan and circumstances, so it's always a good idea to consult with a financial advisor or tax professional to ensure a smooth and compliant rollover.
That's excellent advice. It's always best to err on the side of caution and seek professional guidance when dealing with retirement savings. Now, before we jump headfirst into a Gold IRA rollover, are there any potential drawbacks or considerations we should be aware of?
As with any financial decision, it's crucial to weigh the pros and cons carefully. One thing to keep in mind is that you might be leaving behind potential gains in your existing investments if the stock market is performing well. Rolling those funds into a Gold IRA could mean missing out on further growth.
That's a valid point. The balancing act between diversification and potential growth opportunities.
Yeah.
So it really comes down to your individual investment strategy, risk tolerance, and overall financial goals.
Precisely. A Gold IRA rollover can be a powerful tool for diversification and potentially protecting your savings against economic uncertainty. But it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It should be part of a well-thought-out retirement plan that aligns with your specific needs and circumstances.
That makes perfect sense. It's all about finding the right balance and making informed decisions that are tailored to your unique situation. Now, I know we've mentioned the Gold IRA Blueprint website several times throughout this deep dive, and for good reason. It's an incredibly valuable resource for anyone who's interested in learning more about Gold IRAs and navigating the process with confidence.
Absolutely. The website is packed with information, insights, and even a free checklist that can help you choose the right Gold IRA company for your needs. It's a must-have for anyone considering a Gold IRA.
Couldn't agree more. It's like having a personal guide to help you navigate this exciting but sometimes complex world. And the checklist is particularly helpful. It breaks down the key factors to consider when evaluating Gold IRA companies, making the decision-making process much clearer and more manageable.
It really simplifies things and takes the guesswork out of the equation. It's a fantastic tool, and it's available for free at goldirablueprint.com/exclusive.
Exactly. So if you're ready to take the next step in your Gold IRA journey, be sure to head over to goldirablueprint.com/exclusive and grab that checklist. It's an invaluable resource that can empower you to make informed decisions and potentially secure your retirement dreams.
I definitely agree with that.
Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive into gold IRAs. We've explored the fundamentals, delved into the different types of gold IRAs, discussed the importance of choosing the right company, and even unlocked the potential of gold IRA rollovers.
Yeah, it's been a great discussion.
We've tried to present a balanced and informative overview, but remember, this is just the beginning of your gold IRA exploration. There's always more to learn, and the Gold IRA Blueprint is an excellent starting point.
Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to securing your financial future. Keep learning, keep asking questions, and keep striving to build a retirement that allows you to live your life to the fullest.
That's a fantastic note to end on. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the world of gold IRAs. We hope you found it insightful and empowering. And until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep into the things that matter.